Enjoy a great evening of cars, food, and music. Motorcycles, cars, trucks, military vehicles are all welcome. 50/50 raffles, door prizes. The event being sponsored by the American Legion Riders Post 57. 820 North Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois.
A dream that's been cooking for years, Maria's Little Italy in Sycamore is waiting for you to come and enjoy authentic recipes handed down for generations. Stop in and enjoy bruschetta, handmade focaccia bread, pizza, pasta, sandwiches, and more. Dine in, take out, delivery, or catering is all available. Go to mariaslittleitaly.com and see what you've been missing. From their family to yours, welcome to Maria's Little Italy, where food brings families together.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Bears open up the season at Soldier Field this Sunday when they take on the Titans. Roster move on Thursday. Dante Pettis has been released with an injury settlement. College football tomorrow night. Big test for Illinois at home when they battle number 19 Kansas. Baseball today, the Cubs are home against the Yankees. 121st pitch at Wrigley. Jordan Wicks faces Luis Gill. The Cubs chasing a wild card in the National League. The Yankees battling Baltimore for the AL East crown. Chicago has wins in 7 of their last 10. They're 4 games out of a wild card in the NL. New York looking to snap a 2-game losing skid. They're a half game behind the Orioles in the division race. The White Sox visit the Red Sox tonight. Boston's wild card chances fading. They've lost 5 straight and sit 5.5 games out of the third and last wild card in the American League.
Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Get big deals for days at Target's long weekend sale.
Let's go.
Like 20% off denim, tees, dresses, and shoes for the family. Then round out your barbecue with Doritos and Ruffles party-sized chips. They're on sale 2 for $7. Or get 30% off 12 packs of soda when you buy 3 with Target Circle. And save even more. Find new lower prices on many grocery and household items you love today and every day. Target's long weekend sale ends Monday. Restrictions apply.
I love it.
Doors take us to summers away or winter adventures and afternoon getaways. Your dedicated Fidelity advisor can help you open those doors by working with you on a comprehensive plan to help you reach your wealth's full potential. Because doors were meant to be opened. Visit fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimum supply. Fidelity.
Here at WRMN Radio, we try to connect with the community and discuss important issues, like our current mental health crisis. Here's Lori Baker, President and CEO of AID.
I think most people, when they see young children thinking about suicide at the ages of 5 and 6 and 7, I mean, that's shocking to me that children even know that they want to harm themselves somehow. I know it's difficult. I definitely feel the pinch. We all feel the pinch at the gas pump, at the grocery store, right, in our rents, but I think most people could handle 27 cents a day to help kids and seniors and people experiencing homelessness.
Discussions like this take place on the first shift, weekday mornings from 6 to 10, right here on WRMN AM 1410 and WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Out to Lunch on a Friday morning. Happy Friday, everybody. We're getting closer to the weekend. We've got a packed, filled, fun, exciting weekend here at WRMN because we've got coming up tomorrow America's First Responders Fest. I'm very much so looking forward to it. I have to say I've actually never gone in person before, so I'm looking forward to it. In the past, of course, I've been here doing the live broadcast in studio in the past, but actually physically going out there, I'm very much looking forward to it. And it's going to be bigger and better this year too. So we highly, highly encourage you go on out to this event. We've been saying it here. Chief Anna Lally said it earlier this morning too. We highly recommend going out to this event. It's going to be a very good lineup. of wonderful things. And then, of course, also coming up on Sunday, we're going to be broadcasting live from the Burlington Fest parade at noon. Looking forward to that also as well. We'll go into more details here in just a bit. Again, we're broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It's a beautiful sunny day outside today. It is definitely my type of weather in terms of temperature-wise. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, you're like, but I'm seeing you're wearing short sleeves. Well, it does feel a little bit warmer than in the 60s today. It does feel a little bit more like in the 70s to me today, but I came prepared anyways. I've got a jacket, so I was like, okay, I'm looking forward to it anyways. Tomorrow's actually going to be even lower in temperature too. So currently we do see a high of 68. It's supposed to be, again, it's very sunny outside today, so it to me feels a little bit more like 72 outside today. So it's still a beautiful day. I'm not complaining at all. It's a beautiful sunny day. This is, again, more of my style of temperature here in the 60s and 70s, and nice and sunny skies today. Yes, yes, very much so. And we're going to be seeing a high of 68 degrees with a low of 45 degrees tonight. It is predicted to be clear for tonight. We're going to be seeing here actually some really nice weather coming into the weekend and also into next week as well. And like I've been saying here too, if you look forward to the summer weather, it's supposed to be pretty much mostly sunny all throughout next week in the highs of the 80s and even almost close to the 90s too. So if you're looking forward to the sunny, sun-kissed style of weather, it's going to be going on pretty much throughout the whole of next week too. Prediction-wise as of right now for the area. We already have a commenter here on the YouTube side of things. Kylie commenting in here. Good morning. Good morning, Kylie. Thanks so much for joining us today. Hopefully you're having a good day so far. And I think, is this Kylie, our waitress from last night? I got to give you, I'll talk about that here in just a bit. Because if that's so, she said she was going to listen in. So it could be my waitress from last night. I'll give you a testimonial on where we went to last night. If you follow me on Facebook and my dad, Uncle Gary, you know where we went last night. It was very, very great service, and we'll definitely give a testimonial there too. If that is Kylie, that was, well, good morning. So again, going into tonight, we're going to be seeing a low of 45. We do see a high of 65 degrees tomorrow for our First Responders Fest. It's supposed to be beautiful sunny outside. It is Kylie, our waitress. Oh my goodness. Yes, sir. I didn't want to miss you. Aw, thanks so much for joining in, Kylie. Yeah, well, I'll just tell you, we went to Aliano's last night, Ristorante in West Dundee. I'll give a further testimonial on that too. Our waitress, Kylie, was fantastic, and she's joining us right now here in the comment section. Thank you so much. Oh, good. We had some great conversations. So we'll talk about that here definitely in just a bit. So again, coming up for tomorrow, we're going to be seeing a high of 65, low of 42. So it's going to be very nice weather outside that we're going to be seeing here as well. And I've got Catherine passing down the road here too, giving me a nice wave and kiss as well. Very nice. We see here for Sunday, mostly sunny, predicted to be a high of 73 with a low of 51 degrees. Low of 51 degrees. We're seeing here for next week, Monday, getting up into the 80s. We're going to be seeing mostly sunny skies, high of 81 with a low of 52 degrees. We're going to be seeing on Tuesday a high of 85 with a low of 55, predicted to be mostly sunny. Getting up into 87 degrees as our high for Wednesday. Sunny skies all around. We're going to be seeing a low of 58 degrees as we get into Wednesday night. Thursday's a high of 89. It's going to be pretty sunny and also hot outside coming up for Thursday. So that's going to be for Thursday. We drop down to a low of 60 degrees for Thursday night. Friday rolls around here. We do see a high of 88 and a low of 62. So as we get into the weekend here, we're going to be seeing a little bit more cooler temperatures like we are seeing today, even cooler tomorrow for our First Responders Fest. And then we get into next week here, we see highs in the 80s, almost even into 90s into the later of the week here next week. And it's supposed to be pretty much nice and sunny throughout the whole day. So that's going to be very, very nice. Looking forward to it. I hope you are also as well. Taking a look, of course, I always like to start the day here with a nice inspirational story, a fun story here. We've got here posted on sunnyskies.com, posted a couple days ago. It was a couple days ago. This was under the news. All good news brought to you by sunnyskies.com. This is titled, "A 94-year-old woman moved to tears by a man's act of kindness on a flight." One man's selfless gesture on a flight to Washington has touched the hearts of many. A flight attendant recently shared his heartwarming story, and it's one that is truly deserved to be told. Aw, very nice. As the flight was boarding, a frail 94-year-old woman was struggling to find her seat. She appeared confused and had difficulty navigating the narrow aisle. The flight attendant noticed her struggle, was about to assist when a gentleman seated in the first class caught her attention. With a kind smile, he asked, "Can you please get her and put her in my seat? I'll take hers." Without hesitation, the man stood up and accompanied the flight attendant to the back of the plane where the elderly woman was seated. When he offered his first class seat to her, she was overwhelmed with emotion. She said here, quote, "Never in my 94 years has someone done that for me." Her voice was trembling with gratitude. She gave me a big hug, tears welling up in her eyes. "Thank you, young man," she added, clearly moved by the unexpected kindness. A simple gesture had a ripple effect on the entire flight. The flight attendant described how the mood on the plane shifted as passengers witnessed the man's thoughtful act. And she said here, quote, it was amazing how his thoughtful act changed the attitude of everyone on the flight. May we all look for the little things that we can do to help others around us and show Christ-like acts of kindness. It's in this crazy world, let's all try to be good." Very nice, inspirational story there. That is very sweet. That's, again, posted a couple days ago on sunnyskies.com. That's sunnyskies.com. All good news. Absolutely. Very good. Very nice news there, too. Taking a look at the time, it's 11:14. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick time out. When I come back, I'm going to give a good testimonial, a very nice testimonial on the place that we went to last night. It was just me and my dad. You might know him here on the radio as Uncle Gare in the past. So stay tuned for that. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, here in just a little bit.
We are Lions International, the world's largest service organization. We are volunteers committed to strengthening our communities and supporting those in need, one act of kindness at a time. For more than a century, Lions have been serving a world in need, right here in our community and around the world. Lions International makes the impossible possible. This is your invitation to join us, because the only thing missing from our mission to make a difference is you. Visit lionsclub.org to find a local Lions Club near you.
Looking for a place to try for breakfast or lunch? You'll find a gem of a restaurant with amazing food and great prices at the Tripleberry Cafe, 435 Angela Lane in Crystal Lake. For breakfast, try Tripleberry's strawberry cheesecake French toast, ribeye steak and eggs, or carnitas skillets. At lunch, there's the AM burger or Chipotle chicken BLT. There's delicious homemade cream of mushroom soup. For tasty home cooking, Tripleberry Cafe is the place to be. Visit tripleberrycafe.com.
Rooted in their family Mexican history, churros are made daily with love. Churros and Chocolate at 2533 West Algonquin Road has churros made from family recipes with care and fresh each day with delicious fillings. There's also the Frida Cafe, where you can relax and catch up with a friend while having a warm drink. Try Churros and Chocolate specialty churros, the churro sundae, or take home a churro cake. Visit churros, the letter Y, chocolateinc.com.
Garibaldi's Italian Eatery offers Italian dishes, subs, kids menus, and their delicious pizza. The foundation of a great pizza starts with the crust. Garibaldi's crust is crunchy at the bottom, airy in the middle, and perfect every time. The finest ingredients are used to give their pizza this exquisite crust and wonderful taste. Dine at either of the Garibaldi's 2 locations in Hoffman Estates and Arlington Heights. Free party rooms are available too. Visit garibaldis.com today.
Attention all Schaumburg Boomers fans. Join the Schaumburg Boomers August 27th at 6:30 p.m. versus the Evansville Otters for Bark in the Park. Bring your furry friends for a day at the ballpark that's all about them. Presented by Golf Rose Animal Hospital. Join the Schaumburg Boomers August 29th at 6:30 p.m. for Fan Appreciation Night and post-game fireworks. There will be giveaways throughout the game.
A dream that's been cooking for years, Maria's Little Italy in Sycamore is waiting for you to come and enjoy authentic recipes handed down for generations. Stop in and enjoy bruschetta, handmade focaccia bread, pizza, pasta, sandwiches, and more. Dine in, take out, delivery, or catering is all available. Go to mariaslittleitaly.com and see what you've been missing. From their family to yours, welcome to Maria's Little Italy, where food brings families together.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. I'm your host, Matt McNeil. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It's a beautiful Friday morning. Yes, happy Friday, everybody. Getting closer to the weekend. Looking forward to it. I hope you are too. Got some fun things planned for the weekend, especially with America's First Responders Fest and the Burlington Festival. Going to be out at the parade coming up at 12. That's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Going to be a fun-filled, packed weekend. It's going to be good. Now, of course, I want to give a good testimony on a place we went to last night. Now, last night, I was thinking, well, I had this plan the night before. I was like, you know what? Me and my dad, you know him as Uncle Gare for all the listeners out there. I thought, you know what? It's been a while since just me and him went out. Sorry, Ryan. Ryan had a good time, though, with my mom and my aunt. They had hot dogs. But I said to myself, you know what? We should try to go to a nice Italian restaurant with my Italian dad, half Italian, half Scottish, half Italian. And I thought, well, let's think of a place to go to. And I was like, okay, how about right here in, right near the Elgin area, it's right in the area here in West Dundee, Aliano's Ristorante. Now, my parents have been here before, Aliano's Ristorante. But I had never been before, so I wanted to give it a try. I even have a special guest here in the chat on YouTube, Kylie, who was our waitress. So definitely a good testimonial there. Kylie, if you're listening in, I gave a good Google review as well too. So you can actually give Google reviews too. If you go, you can even look at, like, of course, pictures here as well at Aliano's Ristorante. We've got the Google reviews, of course, that you can also check out as well. I'm trying to see maybe my newest one. There it is. Yep. So I got the Google review there, and I even posted a picture as well, which you'll be able to see. That was the picture I posted. So I had that Alfredo, which was very good. Of course, you can tell in the picture. You know it. I had to have a glass of wine. I had a California red blend. It was delicious. Of course, my dad had a martini and also a California red blend. Kylie goes, I saw that. Thank you. Yes, you're very, very welcome. So, yes, I did give that testimonial there. My dad and I had a wonderful time at Aliano's. Our waitress, Kylie, was very accommodating and personable. We enjoyed our meal of salad. So I had a nice Caesar salad with Caesar dressing on there, too. It was very good. I, of course, had the pasta tetrazzini, which was very delicious. And the thing is, too, is when I saw the portion size, I was like, oh, it's a little small. But then when you mix it up all together, it's like it almost looked like it grew. So don't let the portion sizes fool you, because once they pack it all together really nicely. They pack the bread all nicely. They pack the salad nicely in the bowl, as well as the pasta too. And then you kind of mix it up yourself, and then it's like it seems to grow in amount of food. So that's how they do it there. It's very nice. Everything is very clean there. Everything was excellent. The service was great too. We sat outside. It was very nice weather outside. That was kind of like, it was maybe around like 70 degrees maybe outside, or maybe about 65 or so. Just right temperature for me. And of course, our waitress, Kylie, here always made sure that we were satisfied with our food and drinks. And she even told us a little bit about her trip to Rome as well, and how she said that you definitely can't go there like you can't leave full, as I think is what she said, where it's like they give you a lot of food. You better come hungry, is what she said there. So, because you get good portion sizes too. And we also had gelato as well. The gelato was also very good too. So, very much so. Very delicious food. Now, Aliano's Ristorante is a popular family-run mainstay restaurant in beautiful East Dundee at 310 North River Street. They're going to be opening at 2 p.m. today. And you can check out their website at alianosdundee.com for more information. They are also on Facebook as well. So you can also take a look at the Facebook page as well there too. So they do have specials going on right now. You can indulge in the delicious specials menu at Aliano's Ristorante. They posted that just 35 minutes ago. So you can take a look at everything that they have to offer there too when it comes to their delicious food. Very good pastas as well. My dad had, I think, what was it that he had? I think he had the pasta di nonna because it came with sausage and shrimp. Yeah, I do believe that's what he had, and I think he had it with angel hair. So he said that was very good too. A little bit spicy. I did try some of the sausage. It was a little spicy, but not too bad, of course, at all. It was very, very good. And they always top it off with, I don't even know what to say. It was like a little like bread crust. They top it off very well. They take their cuisine very seriously here. So definitely something to try out here. They're going to be opening at 2 o'clock. It's pizza, pasta, friends. So let's take a look at their menu here on their website. Again, this is alianosdundee.com, alianosdundee.com. They also offer live music every Saturday. That sounds like a lot of fun. So I do recommend eating outdoors. I think it definitely sets the mood. It's a wonderful vibe there too, especially at nighttime. They have the beautiful string lights as well. Also, something else that I noticed too is they bring you water and then they refill it. Once they see that it's like halfway or maybe a quarter way, they come by and they refill it. So it's really good. They're always on top of course, making sure that you have everything that you need. Now, a little bit about Aliano's in Dundee. They were established in 2015. They feature Northern Italian cuisine with a twist. Each one of their creations is made from the freshest ingredients and prepared from scratch. In fact, to quote Kylie here, she said, I think it was about 95% or so of the ingredients are fresh, locally made. And when you sit outside, there's a bar area, and right near the bar area is their garden. I noticed it when looking over there. I was like, oh my gosh, they have their actual garden there that has tomatoes and basil. So they grow everything literally right next to you, which I think is absolutely fantastic. So they're not hiding anything. You're seeing exactly what you're getting there, which is awesome. The patio is open air in the summertime and heated and closed in the winter. It also features live entertainment and a full-service bar. The full-service bar is very nice, too. I took a look at that. We sat kind of near that area. They offer delicious Italian fare. Of course, they have their pasta. They offer fish, steaks, very good salads, too, specialty dishes, and a wide variety of craft cocktails and wine. Their wine was very good. I had a very good wine. They also do offer vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-free options available as well. As we're starting to see a growth in people who do like vegan and vegetarian options as well as gluten-free options as well. So definitely a great place to check out here. Strongly, highly recommend. Great service as well. So if you do want to check out their dinner menu, this is more of a place to go out to dinner. But if you want to go out for kind of an early dinner or maybe a later lunch, of course, that's fine as well because they're going to be open at 2 p.m. today. You can try the antipasti. They offer calamari, which I kind of was like, do I want the calamari or not? I don't know. I said, well, you know what? I'm just going to get the salad. So that's what I got too, which was very delicious with the Caesar dressing on there too. And I think they had fried cheese on there, which I thought was like a triangle cracker. I was like, oh, that's cheese. So it was very good. You can also try their zuppa. They have minestrone. The soups, they have minestrone there too. And they have their ensalada, their salads, very good. I had the Caesar salad with the Caesar dressing, which was very, very good. They also do offer that too, of course. They offer their insalata con burrata, which includes baby arugula, crispy prosciutto, grape tomatoes, burrata cheese, and also pizza crust croutons on there too. Pretty delicious. Pasta, of course, you can try their homemade papa gnocchi, rigatoni, mamma mia, yum, Tetrazzini is what I had. So that's what I had, the tetrazzini, which was very delicious. And again, all their dishes are beautifully decorated as well. So they take pride in what they have to offer here. Tetrazzini, it's sauteed chicken breast. They had the mushrooms in there too. Alfredo sauce and served with fettuccine pasta. It was very delicious, very filling. And I almost didn't have dessert, but I'm like, I gotta have dessert. I gotta try the gelato, the vanilla gelato, which was very, very good. My dad had sorbet, which also was good too. And they also stick in a nice little, they have like you get it with whipped cream and a cherry on top, and then you also get a ladyfinger on there too, which is very good. You can try the ravioli. You can try their homemade manicotti. They offer baked mostaccioli, meat lasagna. You can also try their tortellini, linguine, carbonara. They have a good list of things. You can also try their vitello and also pollo as well. So you can try all of that deliciousness also. You can do it as frances, I think, frances. Egg battered, sauteed in a lemon butter sauce and served with capellini pasta. And again, like I said before, it really stood out to me also is the fact of that everything is decorated so nicely too. It's really, really beautiful in there, and even outside as well too. So definitely a great place. I highly recommend going to if you want to check them out. This is alianosdundee.com. That's alianosdundee.com. I recommend checking them out too. Wait staff, of course, very accommodating, very lovely as well, very personable as well. It's not like they're just there with a notepad. Okay, what do you want? All right. Okay, bye. And they talk to you too. And Kylie was very, very accommodating and very lovely as well. She even talked to us, like I said before, a little bit about her trip to Italy also there too. So she made wonderful conversation, which is good. You need that. When you go to a fine dining place like this, you need that ability to be able to talk to your waiter or waitress in that manner too, to kind of create that good relationship there too. So thank you so much, Kylie. Greatly appreciated for sure. So folks, if you want to try this place out, it's alianosdundee.com. Again, that's alianosdundee.com. You can check them out on Facebook, and they're going to be open today at 2 o'clock. You can check them out at 310 North River Street in East Dundee. Parking is pretty easy to find there too, I have to say as well. And actually not too far away, kind of like really next door is the Distance Social. So you can also stop there too for a nice drink as well if you'd like. So very, very good place. I highly recommend it. Thank you again for Kylie joining into the comments today. Wonderful service indeed. So this does wrap it up here for the first half hour of the Out to Lunch segment, 11 o'clock segment. When we come back, I'll talk about the National Day calendar. Kind of compress it a little bit today since it's 11 to 1. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more. You're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan. Brought to you by the U.S. Postal Service. The Elgin Police Department is reminding residents regarding noise ordinances in the city, specifically those related to music from vehicles, sound amplification on residential properties, landscape power equipment, and barking dogs. Read more on the City of Elgin social media. An Elgin High School student was arrested on Thursday for taking a weapon with them to school. School staff noticed the weapon and informed the school resource officer, who contacted the student, located the weapon, unloaded it, and then placed the student under arrest. The student now facing multiple charges related to weapons possession. The City of Elgin is touting Healthish on the Promenade. It's taking place on Saturday at 12 noon. You can join them for a free interactive fitness class at the Elgin Promenade featuring Zumba and the power of kickboxing. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan.
We could try to explain what it feels like to get your work done on a John Deere. The way a Z-Track mower finishes in half the time you thought it would. Or how much easier it is to move mountains of soil with the 1 Series tractor. We could even go into detail about how it feels to tow up to 4,000 pounds behind a Gator XUV. But if you really want to know what it's like to run with us, you just have to get in the seat. Learn more at johndeere.com/get-in-the-seat or visit a dealer near you.
Sometimes I struggle to get to sleep. My body stopped for the day, but my mind is still running. So I take ZQuil.
ZzzQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, has a range of non-habit-forming products to fit you and your family's needs. Invest in a great night's sleep for the best you tomorrow.
I'm awake and ready to take on anything.
Better days start with ZzzQuil nights. Explore our products at ZzzQuil.com. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Baseball today, the Cubs are home against the Yankees. 121st pitch at Wrigley. Jordan Wicks faces Luis Gill. The Cubs chasing a wild card in the National League. The Yankees battling Baltimore for the AL East crown. Chicago has wins in 7 of their last 10. They're 4 games out of a wild card in the NL. New York looking to snap a 2-game losing skid. They're a half game behind the Orioles in the division race. The White Sox visit the Red Sox tonight. Boston's wild card chances fading. They've lost 5 straight and sit 5.5 games out of the 3rd and last wild card in the American League. The Bears open up the season at Soldier Field this Sunday when they take on the Titans. Roster move on Thursday. Dante Pettis has been released with an injury settlement. College football tomorrow night. Big test for Illinois at home when they battle number 19 Kansas.
Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Get big deals for days at Target's long weekend sale.
Let's go.
Like 20% off denim, tees, dresses, and shoes for the family. Then round out your barbecue with Doritos and Ruffles party-sized chips. They're on sale 2 for $7. Or get 30% off 12 packs of soda when you buy 3 with Target Circle. And save even more. Find new lower prices on many grocery and household items you love today and every day. Target's long weekend sale ends Monday. Restrictions apply.
I love it.
Doors take us to summers away or winter adventures and afternoon getaways. Your dedicated Fidelity advisor can help you open those doors by working with you on a comprehensive plan to help you reach your wealth's full potential. Because doors were meant to be opened. Visit fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimum supply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE SIPC.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. This is WRMN taking you out to lunch. It's approaching 11:35 right now. Hopefully everyone's having a good morning so far as we get closer into the afternoon. Yes, yes, yes. We're getting closer to the afternoon, closer to the weekend, and closer into next week with beautiful sunny skies all around. Looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. So let's continue on here. Pardon me. We'll bring up the National Day calendar. So we've got some good ones today. Oh my goodness, I didn't read it until just now. So we've got some good ones today. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, good. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so, and then into the next hour here. So we'll take a time out, about 10 minutes, and then we'll talk about First Responders Fest coming up soon, coming up tomorrow too. So I'll remind you a little bit about that. So taking a look today is National Chianti Day. Now I know what you're thinking, Matt. Chianti looks like Chianti. How come you can pronounce that word, but not other ones? Well, when you've watched Silence of the Lambs, that word sticks with you, believe me. So it's National Chianti Day today. It's the first Friday in September. It's the first Friday in September each year ushers with a celebration worthy of a toast. National Chianti Day recognizes the most recognized red wines from the Tuscany region of Italy. Yes. Always leading with and here we go, I can't pronounce this one, Sangiovese grape. The ruby red wine is famous worldwide. The iconic Gallo Nero log and a black rooster inside a red circle representing Chianti Classico. While Chianti is mostly associated with Tuscany, the smaller Chianti Classico region, located between Florence in the north and Siena in the south, is the historic, it's the historic heartland and most respected area of red wines. Yes, I do like a nice red wine, very much so. And essential to Italian cuisine as olive oil, Chianti Classico is a dry red wine that is medium to full-bodied. Then it shows red cherry and herbaceous notes. Oh my goodness me. Making it flexible with many cuisines and pairing particularly well with robust dishes like barbecue as well as grilled meats. Or maybe fava beans. I don't know. Because Chianti Classico is the authentic taste of Tuscany and the ultimate expression of the region, the wines have a naturally affinity to Italian dishes like pasta, pizza, carbonara, some good savory dishes to enjoy with the meal. Absolutely. So there you go. Celebrate today with a nice glass of wine. Chianti. It is recognized today. Today is also National Food Bank Day, the first Friday in September, recognized today. It encourages you to commit to contributing to the cause that believes no one should go to bed hungry. Very important. Hunger may be as close as your neighbor or your coworker in the next cubicle. Bare cupboards and empty stomachs look just like yours and mine behind closed doors. So food banks across the country help some of the 42 million men, women, and children who struggle with putting food on the table. And of course, we notice here with food costs going up too, they're going up everywhere as well. The reasons range from illness to job loss and general change in circumstances. And that is circumstances that can happen to any of us, any one of us too. So that also could include the rise in food costs as well that we're seeing here. For parents struggling to make ends meet, the ability to look their children in the eyes over a meal instead of into hungry eyes is definitely, if they had to look at it, it's a difference made by supporting, of course, food banks as well. They fill the gap for those living on a meager budget. Many food banks offer educational opportunities that help people change their situation. So that's also recognized today as well. How to observe it, of course, help a neighbor, friend, coworker, or a child by making a donation. That is recognized today. A little bit of history on the food banks here as well. St. Mary's Food Bank founded National Food Bank Day to recognize the outstanding contributions of food banks around the country and to commemorate the establishment of St. Mary's Food Bank by its founder, John Van Hengel, in 1967. He came up with the idea of grocery rescue and food banking, and the idea spread throughout the country, making St. Mary's Food Bank the very first in the world. In 2017, St. Mary's celebrates its 50th anniversary. Very nice indeed. So they distribute 250,000 meals on a daily basis. That's a lot. On a daily basis through the efforts of dedicated staff, partner agencies, and also volunteers too. There are a lot of volunteers out there that put their time and energy into the day to help those out. So it's very good to recognize today. That is recognized on today, September 6th. September 6th. Today's also National Read a Book Day today. You can't have too much of reading, right? It's National Read a Book Day. So, of course, while time allows, we'll probably touch base with the libraries here, see what they've got to offer, because I know that there's a book sale coming up pretty soon at the Gailborden Public Library. On August 9th, actually here, we all celebrated the National Book Lovers Day, but on today's day, September 6th, today we recognize National Read a Book Day. Don't keep it to yourself. Share the experience. Read out loud either to children or to your grandparents. Read to your pets or even your stuffed animals or maybe even your plants as well. Reading is very important. It improves memory and concentration as well as reduces stress also. I also too hear, I know that of course with our phones we're able to read all the time on our phones and on our tablets. I would also say, too, picking up a classic book, too, reading it on paperback, is also pretty cool, too, because you get to physically hold in your hands and be in control, and you get to look and read everything that's happening and flipping the pages. And it's kind of, of course, an old-fashioned way of reading, but it's still very prevalent to this day. Of course, even though we have electronic devices where we can just read on our phones, too. I have to say, though, sometimes it can kind of hurt your eyes a bit There are different settings that you can adjust. So you can adjust warm settings, so warm color settings on your phone or tablet, and even do print swap. So it would be like inverted print, or like a negative print. So the background would be black and then the letters would be white instead of white backdrop and then black letters. So there's different ways you can do it, but reading the paperback book is also good too. Again, it does improve memory as well as concentration as well. Some feature books that you can read, of course, Louisa May Alcott, who wrote the book Little Woman, that was set during the Civil War, following the life of the March family. You can also read Charles Dickens' David Copperfield, Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling, and there's a whole lot of other ones out there too that are very popular as well. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, and there's just a lot of different ones out there. Wilson Rawls' Where the Red Fern Grows. Of course, some of my favorite book series growing up were Lemony Snicket's series of Unfortunate Events. I loved reading those books. I loved reading Among the Hidden books too. I remember those ones too. I think there were a total of was there 3 books or 4? I think there were a lot more. There was they were called Among the Hidden. They were a really good series in a dystopian society. It was a really good book, and I remember that very well, the stories of that one. Lots of other books that I read too in school. The thing is and my mom can attest to this too. She's like, yeah, you didn't really read the whole lot, but I did if it came to a book that I really enjoyed. If it was a mystery or an interesting book that really caught my eye, I could be sitting for hours reading the book. So it kind of just depends there too. Of course, in school, when you're in school, since we're in the school season, you have to do a lot of reading. Sometimes it's books that you enjoy, sometimes it's not as much. Something that's fun, though, too, is when teachers offer book reports or books that you can have to do a book report that you have to read the book to do the report on, and it's a book of your choosing. That's also nice, too, because then you can also let your creative mind flow, too. When it comes to reading the book that you choose that you want to do. And I'm actually very grateful I went to school that allowed that too during, I went to a college prep school, so we had, we usually read 2 books or maybe even sometimes 3 books at once. But we usually always got a chance to pick our own book as well, which was very nice. I always enjoyed doing that too. So that was sort of my fun activity. And it made the book reports easier too. To write, because it was something I was writing about that I enjoyed too. So, of course, sit back, relax, and enjoy a book. It's a beautiful sunny day outside today. It's not too hot outside, not too cold. So you can kick back, have a nice cup of coffee, and enjoy a book. Enjoy a book that you like to read. That's something that you are interested in. Of course, local libraries offer lots of different books, different genres. Their staff is always helpful when it comes to deciding a book. Maybe you're trying to look for a new genre of books to help inspire yourself. Maybe you want to learn something new, maybe a new skill. Of course, you could probably look it up online, but you can also do it the old-fashioned way of looking through an actual physical book. Reading at the libraries, they're always there to help you. There's lots of space where you can go out and read a book. Just sit back and relax and enjoy the words on the page that can inspire you too. Because you never know, books can be very, very inspiring, life-changing also as well too. Today is also National Coffee Ice Cream Day today. Oh my goodness. That sounds delicious, of course. It permits us to indulge in a caffeinated dessert. Coffee lovers like myself will delight in the opportunity, especially if they also enjoy ice cream. I do like a nice coffee ice cream. Very delicious. And some of the best that I've had in terms of coffee ice cream are at Al's Cafe here in downtown Elgin. It's rich and creamy, and it doesn't melt too quickly too. Because some places you can get ice cream and it melts way too quickly, and you're like, oh, now I'm just eating cold soup. Not really cold soup, but it kind of feels like it. But at Al's Cafe in particular, the ice cream is it stays nice and chilled too as well. The cool and creamy result of the morning java in a refreshing dessert magnifies the celebration. While not everyone drinks coffee, some like the flavor in desserts, so you can choose it for yourself. There's also coffee flavored ice cream, so it doesn't necessarily have to have coffee or caffeine in it. It's just a flavor. There are those, of course, that do, which I prefer. But there you go. So it's a creamy blend, nearly irresistible, very delicious, and very good too. there's lots of different ways that you can also prepare it for yourself as well. So there you go. And then also we have here National Lazy Moms Day. Today, it's recognized today. It delegates every mom's job to someone else. Day to take, for all the mothers out there, to take a break. Sit back and relax. Take a break. A need to recharge, to focus on yourself, of course. That's very good. Taking a nap. Ways that you can, have a space for yourself where you can just take it easy and relax. Absolutely. Everyone needs that. As well too. So that's on National Day calendar. National Day calendar. When we come back here, the break is at 11:47 now, so we're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit. So of course, stay tuned. Come see the only train-themed restaurant where all the seating is on the tracks. Two Toots Train Whistle Grill on Main Street in both Bartlett and Glen Ellen is always fun and always fresh. Two Toots Train Whistle Grill serves 100% grass-fed beef hot dogs and burgers. There's also chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and more, all loaded up on 2 Lionel O scale trains and delivered directly to your seat. No one sits away from the fun, regardless of age. When a train arrives delivering your food, you'll smile ear to ear. Visit twotoots.com.
We asked seniors how to prevent Medicare scams.
My best advice, if you get a phone call, do not talk to the person. These people are well-trained. Don't talk to them.
They don't know me. They're just trying to scam me.
Don't be fooled. Hang up.
Just hang up.
Never give out your Medicare number.
They're going to get your number to put in a false claim.
If I get a call from someone, I don't pick up the phone, and should I pick up the phone and they ask for information, then I hang up.
How do you detect Medicare fraud?
Just like I check my credit card statements, I check my Medicare statements monthly.
Scammers can get a hold of your number, order medical devices through your account, and you're not even going to know about it if you don't look at your statement.
Check your statement every month.
If you get your statement and you see something that you know you did not have done, you report it.
Call your Senior Medicare Patrol.
To report Medicare fraud, call the Senior Medicare Patrol at 800-699-9043.
It's always exciting to hear Elgin business owners like Tanner Melvin of Side Street Studios share positivity about the local community.
Elgin is on its way, and it has been, and sometimes, we got set back, the pandemic, and it's been rough. Everyone has felt it, and in so many different ways. What we're trying to do is a lot of hand-holding and shoulder rubbing and being like, it's okay, it's okay. Mm-hmm. We're trying to get this town a lot more money. We're very lucky to live in this community right now. There's nothing like this around here.
Feel the positive power of the first shift with me, Marky B, weekday mornings on WRMN.
Attention all Schaumburg Boomers fans. Join the Schaumburg Boomers August 27th at 6:30 p.m. versus the Evansville Otters for Bark in the Park. Bring your furry friends for a day at the ballpark that's all about them. Presented by Golf Rose Animal Hospital. Join the Schaumburg Boomers August 29th at 6:30 p.m. for Fan Appreciation Night and post-game fireworks. There will be giveaways throughout the game.
It's easier than you think for pests to threaten your family's health. Ticks, which spread dangerous diseases, hide in tall grasses and even on your pets. Rodents easily invade your home, contaminate food, and can carry more than 35 diseases. Mosquitoes, which breed in standing water, transmit many diseases. Get the facts you need to protect your family at pestworld.org. It's that easy. A public service message from the National Pest Management Association.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. We're getting stuff ready for the First Responders Fest. We're looking forward to it. I hope you will as well. If you want to learn information about First Responders Fest, it's coming up tomorrow. So let's talk a little bit about it here. So if you go to our website, WRMN1410.com, and you scroll down, the first lineup that comes up here is America's First Responders Fest. It's already coming up tomorrow. This is a really great, important event that you don't want to miss out on. I'm not going to miss out on it. I'm going to be there pretty much throughout the whole day, and I'm looking forward to it. And that's coming up tomorrow already. It's 11 a.m. to 7 here. We are going to be starting the broadcast at 10 o'clock. And this is going to be at Panton Mill Park. This is in South Elgin. It's in its third year running here for America's First Responders Fest. Bigger and better this year, too, which we're looking forward to. Extending our gratitude to all the heroes who keep us safe, free, and healthy around the clock. Join us as we celebrate and honor the invaluable contribution for all first responders. Now, of course, there's going to be a grand festival lineup here, too. We're going to be having some wonderful live music playing throughout the day. Of course, you're going to be able to enjoy some wonderful food. You'll be able to talk with a lot of first responders as well as heroes, all the heroes that keep us safe, free, and healthy around the clock. So definitely, of course, tip your hat in gratitude for them, of course, and everything that they do. That's very important. Actually, really the most important thing is why we do this here as America's First Responders Fest. But, of course, you can also enjoy the food and also the live music, especially the company of others as well. So early till 9:30, classic car early birds beginning the lineup along Rapid Run Row. 8:15 to 8:30, we got Richard Peck's Sound Company arriving. We've got the 9:45 brief announcements rounding up the Rapid Response runners. 10 o'clock is the Rapid Response 5K and Fun Run that is going to be beginning. We're going to be doing that live broadcast from 10 to 1 o'clock. We'll also still be continuing on to stream on YouTube to, of course, recognize and be able to video the other events that are coming up here too, of course, with presentations, these presentations here. So at 12 o'clock, we're having the First Responders presentation number 1. There's going to be the Veterans Tribute, introducing American Legion Post 57 Commander Mark Smith. That's going to be at 12 o'clock. Smith bringing on his special guest, as well as a speech from the Vet Center rep, Pam Lawson. As well as presenting Jerry Christopherson of True Patriots Care. Live music with Deacon Frost is going to be part 2 at 12:15 because part 1 is at 11:15. So there's going to be some great music that is also going to be playing as well too in between the ceremonies. First Responders presentation number 2 will be coming up at 1 o'clock with law enforcement presentation and recognition ceremony, introducing Kane County Under Sheriff Amy Johnson and Elgin Police Chief Anna Lally, who we had on the show earlier today with Fridays with the Finest, which is every Friday. Introducing other law enforcement commanders and officials on hand will also be during that time too. 11:15, we introduce Rick Lindy and the Wild Ones live music. And then at 2 o'clock is the third First Responders presentation, fire department presentation, and also recognition of fire departments. Introducing retired Elgin and Bartlett Fire Chief Mike Felice, who will be joined by battalion chiefs from Elgin and also South Elgin as well. Live music with Rick Lindy and the Wild Ones continuing on at 2:15. Round up to 3 o'clock here, middle of the day, First Responders presentation number 4 will be present. Emergency Management, as well as Beth Drendel and Scott Buzecki, I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly, from Kane County Emergency Management, as well others. Present check to Project Hope, and there's some other ones out there too that are going to be coming up. The JP Car Show trophy presentation on stage will be at 5 o'clock. Introducing Jimmy Nick at 3:30. Live music from the Junkyard Groove will be at 5:30, and then at 7 o'clock, we're also going to be having the final announcements and acknowledgments. So there's a little brief overview on what to expect. Of course, nothing beats actually physically going out there, but if for some reason you're not going to be able to go on out to this First Responders Fest event, you'll be able to watch it live on YouTube. We're going to be broadcasting. You can follow us on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. You can also tune into the radio. Of course, you're going to be able to hear the live feed that's coming in through, as well as the hosts as well. So I'll be out there, of course, broadcasting live. I'll be having microphone in hand, as well as many of the other WRMN family as well here too. It's going to be a great time. We've been working behind the scenes, of course, with America's First Responders Fest as we put it on, and it's definitely going to be a really nice celebration. So we do highly encourage everyone going out to this event. It's going to be bigger and better. Of course, paying gratitude, extending our gratitude to all the heroes this year. So looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. It's supposed to be nice and sunny outside. It's going to be, we're hoping it's going to be busy. We're hoping it's going to be packed with a lot of people who are coming out to enjoy this festivity. And of course, most importantly, giving recognition to all the heroes out there too. So thank you so much for all that you do, of course. Absolutely. So this is a great event to go on out to. I hope to see you there. You'll be seeing me there, absolutely. And you won't miss us, WRMN. We're all going to be wearing the same shirt, so it's going to be a good time. America's First Responders Fest. If you want to check it out, again, that live broadcast will be starting at 10 o'clock tomorrow, and it'll be going on until 1. We'll also, of course, touch base, come through here and there throughout the day. So it's going to be a longer segment, longer day, but I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. And of course, I'm going to try on breaks, get food, try out the food, listen to the great music. So I highly recommend attending. You'll get a chance, of course, to honor and interact with our brave first responders. You'll also enjoy an array of exciting activities and attractions featured there too. Some great food vendors that are coming out here as well as the Rapid Response 5K walk/run. So it's going for a good cause here. The great live music is going to be out there. And of course, we want to give recognition to the sponsors as well. Britain's Express Car Wash, Elgin State Bank, Hopkins Grease Company, Siebert Landscaping, as well as Image 360 as platinum level sponsors. Gold level sponsors include Dick Pond Athletics, RK's Bar and Grill in South Elgin, Guthrie and Brady, as well as Anderson's Engraving. Silver level including American Legion, Elgin Post 57, the Elgin Breakfast Rotary Club, as well as Theriault Booth and Blue 22 LLC. And then thank you to the bronze levels of Bespoke Motor Union, as well as Comfort Keepers, and as well as James Chrysler Motor, and also Elgin United Civic Association, serving the Elgin community since 1949. Very, very nice. So, folks, if you want to check out more information, that's America's First Responders Fest on our website, WRMN1410.com. We hope to see you there. This does wrap it up here for the 11 o'clock hour of Out to Lunch. We'll be back with more, talking about a little bit more on the National Day calendar. There's a couple other things I wanted to mention here, and then go through what else is happening in the area. And then, of course, during Trade Day, I also have a special announcement here, too. So we'll talk about that here. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
From morning coffee to your evening commute, WRMN 1410 AM is here for you. The faithful friend that brings you local news, timely topics, and the friendliest voices in the Valley. Stay informed, entertained, and engaged with our full lineup of shows, streaming all day, every day at WRMN1410.com or on the WRMN app. Wherever you are, we're right there with you. So why switch stations? Stick with the one that has it all. WRMN 1410 AM, your daily companion, your constant conversation.
You never know what or who you'll hear from on the first shift with me, Marky B. Like Tim Skoning, a WRMN news reporter back in the 1960s.
The jingles you all played, they were purchased by Dick Sutter. He was at some radio convention. He came back with this reel. I remember them playing that in the studio. We were so excited. We thought we were network now. And it's the same jingles today.
That's great.
Every time I hear them, I get excited about it.
I'm sure.
It's a lot of fun.
Fun times on the first shift, right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 12 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan. Brought to you by Sky Rizzy. The city of Elgin is touting Healthish on the Promenade. It's taking place on Saturday at 12 noon. You can join them for a free interactive fitness class at the Elgin Promenade featuring Zumba and the power of kickboxing. The Elgin Police Department is reminding residents regarding noise ordinances in the city, specifically those related to music from vehicles, sound amplification on residential properties, landscape power equipment, and barking dogs. Read more on the City of Elgin social media. An Elgin High School student was arrested on Thursday for taking a weapon with them to school. School staff noticed the weapon and informed the school resource officer, who contacted the student, located the weapon, unloaded it, and then placed the student under arrest. The student now facing multiple charges related to weapons possession. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan.
We could try to explain what it feels like to get your work done on a John Deere. The way a Z-Track mower finishes in half the time you thought it would. Or how much easier it is to move mountains of soil with the 1 Series tractor. We could even go into detail about how it feels to tow up to 4,000 pounds behind a Gator XUV. But if you really want to know what it's like to run with us, you just have to get in the seat. Learn more at at johndeere.com/get-in-the-seat or visit a dealer near you.
Sometimes I struggle to get to sleep. My body stopped for the day, but my mind is still running. So I take ZQuil.
ZQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, has a range of non-habit-forming products to fit you and your family's needs. Invest in a great night's sleep for the best you tomorrow.
I'm awake and ready to take on anything.
Better days start with ZQuil nights. Explore our products at ZQuil.com. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Be sure to catch the first shift weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. for important information like fire tips from Elgin Fire Chief Rob Sagan.
The thing in the winter that we're more concerned with is carbon monoxide, because that we don't get in the summer. That carbon monoxide issues occur because of heating equipment. Anything that burns natural gas, if it is faulty, can generate high levels of carbon monoxide, which in time can be fatal. So I can't emphasize enough the importance of having carbon monoxide detectors in your home. Every single year you will see somewhere in the country, and usually we'll get 1 or 2 in the Chicagoland area, where you'll see multiple fatalities in one home. You can't smell carbon monoxide, you can't taste carbon monoxide, you have no idea it's happening. And so it's critically important that you have the right detectors in your home.
It's the first shift weekday mornings at 6 a.m. with me, Marky B, right here on WRMN.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. College football tomorrow night. Big test for Illinois at home when they battle number 19 Kansas. The Bears open up the season at Soldier Field this Sunday when they take on the Titans. Roster move on Thursday. Dante Pettis has been released with an injury settlement. Baseball today, the Cubs are home against the Yankees. 121st pitch at Wrigley. Jordan Wicks faces Luis Gill. The Cubs chasing a wild card in the National League. The Yankees battling Baltimore for the AL East crown. Chicago has wins in 7 of their last 10. They're 4 games out of a wild card in the NL. New York looking to snap a 2-game losing skid. They're a half game behind the Orioles in the division race. The White Sox visit the Red Sox tonight. Boston's wild card chances fading. They've lost 5 straight and sit 5.5 games out of the 3rd and last wild card in the American League. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Get big deals for days at Target's long weekend sale. Let's go. Like 20% off denim, tees, dresses, and shoes for the family. Then round out your barbecue with Doritos and Ruffles party-sized chips. They're on sale 2 for $7. Or get 30% off 12 packs of soda when you buy 3 with Target Circle. And save even more. Find new lower prices on many grocery and household items you love today and every day. Target's long weekend sale ends Monday. Restrictions apply.
I love it.
Doors take us to summers away or winter adventures and afternoon getaways. Your dedicated Fidelity advisor can help you open those doors by working with you on a comprehensive plan to help you reach your wealth's full potential. Because doors were meant to be opened. Visit fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimum supply. Fidelity.
Looking to stay informed on the political issues that truly matter? I'm Dennis Sonar Green, inviting you to join me every weekday from 4 to 6 p.m. on WRMN for A Political Talk Show. WRMN, the talk of the town, is where you'll find clear, balanced analysis of the day's biggest news. We dig into the headlines, cutting through the noise to deliver the facts and insights you need to stay informed. Whether you're deeply into politics or just want to understand what's going on, this show offers the depth and perspectives that matter. Tune in every weekday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on WRMN and be part of the conversation that's shaping our community. Let's navigate today's political landscape together on A Political Talk Show, only on WRMN, the talk of the town.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch. with WRMN, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. Still a nice day outside today. Beautiful sunny skies. We have a little bit of a breeze. It's in the 60s today. Happy Friday, everybody. We're getting closer to the weekend. How exciting is that? Yes, closer to the weekend. We're looking forward to it with America's First Responders Fest. Check out more information at WRMN1410.com. You can feel free to be a part of the conversation by commenting live on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. Give the video a like if you would like to do so. Keep you up to date with what's happening here in the Fox River Valley and, of course, with WRMN. So let's continue on here. I was going to talk a little bit more about just in passing here, some other things happening today on the National Today side of things. And then we'll go into what's happening within the area. Events that are coming up pretty soon here, too. There's actually, in particular, one place that's now open for the fall season, which I do want to talk about. Maybe even someday also hopefully get them on the airwaves for a nice interview, too. So taking a look here, we've got Heritage Open Days. This is recognized today, September 6th through till the 15th. This is a celebration in United Kingdom. Now, this is a Heritage Open Days. It's an observation taking place today through till the 15th. It's a celebration of England's rich culture and history that encourages everyone to learn more about it. It's the country's largest festival that brings together over 2,500 organizations each year. And during this observation, the doors of historical monuments and buildings, which are usually closed, are left open to the public. So again, pretty cool. That is also recognized today on National Today. Today's also Bring Your Manners to Work Day, recognized today. This year it'll be celebrated on September 6th. Last year it was, well, actually it's celebrated on the first Friday in September. So this year it's today. It's the first Friday of September. With 9 to 5 routines, we probably spend more time with our work family than our real family. As much like at home, good manners need to be followed at the workplace too. This includes not having messy workstations, conversing politely, and not using your cell phone when you're in the company of others. Now, of course, different businesses have different policies, but this is a little history here on the Bring Your Manners to Work Day, it says. They say good manners will open doors that the best education cannot. It's important to have healthy relationships with bosses, colleagues, and clients, to have good work environment that won't burn you out. In today's modern times, manners are no longer limited to gestures like holding the door open for someone or making polite conversation. The way we present ourselves, using meeting hours for browsing on our phones, and many other things like that can make up office etiquette. So that is also recognized today on Bring Your Manners to Work Day. Now, if you look at some ancient etiquette here, 3rd millennium BC, the ancient Egyptians wrote the maxims of Tahotep, I think it's how it's pronounced. I recognize that word from history class in middle school. I can't remember how to pronounce it, though. It was a guidebook on civil virtues like being kind to others as well as honesty. So that's kind of a little history there on the older side of things when it comes to manners. Today's also Great Egg Toss Day today. It celebrates the sports of egg tossing. A couple weeks ago, we had our family picnic, our family, D'Angelo family reunion, as we call it, the Cousins Picnic, the Cousins Picnic, where people bring lasagna and all the other great Italian dishes and sub sandwiches too. And we talk with some of the extended family members as well. Share some old pictures too, which is always a lot of fun as well. And one thing that we do every year is the egg toss. So we do an egg toss competition with a lot of the extended members who all descend from the two patriarch and matriarch of our Italian family, Giuseppe and Liberata, who lived in Italy, and they owned a shoe store. So it's like all the descendants. So it's a lot of fun. We always have a great time too. And we learn some great stories as well. People bring pictures. I usually do too. And it's a great time. That's something that we do is the egg toss. This year, Ryan and I were the first ones to get out of the egg toss. Some of the 3-4-year-olds were better at playing egg toss than Ryan and I were. So some of the 3rd and 4th cousins of us. So it's a big family, I tell you. So that is recognized today. It's the Great Egg Toss as well. I know we've also got here, what's this one? Fight Procrastination Day recognized today. It's an opportunity for you to face your procrastination issue head on. No matter the reason, procrastination can be a major spanner in the works, straining mental and physical health. This observance aims to promoting efforts geared towards combating procrastination in all its forms. So there you go. Those are some days recognized today on the National Day calendar. Some birthdays today: civil rights leader Jane Addams, who was born in the Victorian era in Cedarville, Illinois. Her birthday's today. And she's an English-American, she came from an English-American family. I already took care of 7 other children, too. And she, again, was a civil rights leader. And she was born in 1860. She spent her childhood reading and playing until she was diagnosed with TB, tuberculosis, which was definitely something that took a lot of people's lives in the Victorian era and Edwardian era. The illness changed her life, and it actually hindered her ability to act as a normal child. Instead of making friends her age, she focused her attention on her father, developing a close bond with him. So that's Jane Addams, with a net worth of $1.5 million. She died May 21st, 1935, at the age of 74. She studied at Rockford Female Seminary and graduated with a certificate in 1881. Yes. So there you go. She was an author in 1912, published a book called The New Conscience and Ancient Evil. Peace and Freedom in 1919, she starts the Women's International League for Peace and Freedom. So there you go. She was definitely different. She was loved, courageous woman, and also a very good writer, too. So her birthday is today. That's National Day, recognized today. Some good things that we've got here. Just to send some reminders out here, feel free to take a look at our website, WRMN1410.com. Again, we're going to be out at the America's First Responders Fest coming up tomorrow at Panton Mill Park with our broadcast starting at 10 o'clock. So you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. Also coming up here as well, we have coming up here the day after on Sunday, we're going to be out at the Burlington Fall Fest. So the Burlington Fall Fest will be coming up on Sunday, September 8th. Now that goes from 9 to 6. We're going to be a part of the parade at noon. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. There's also going to be a car and bike show that'll be coming up. Dash plaques for the first 100 entrants. There's also going to be some great awards at 2:30 p.m. Best of Show, Mayor's Choice, and Oddfellows Choice 2. Of course, you're going to be enjoying some great food vendors, live music, beer tent, Klein's Corn, very delicious, as well as a mini zoo. So you're going to be able to see a mini zoo there too. Bounce houses, free parking, and even if you go out in the morning, they offer morning coffee and donuts. That'll be available too. Bright Eyed and Bush held in the morning on Sunday. So that's the Burlington Fall Fest and 3 Links Car and Bike Show. That's going to be coming up. That is at the Burlington Park at 401 Park Street in Burlington. And hey, if you want to stop over at Mott's Lounge in Burlington, you can also do that as well. Great food, awesome service, cool, relaxing, hip, fun bar setting. That is Mott's Lounge in Burlington. So definitely a good thing as well. And the nice thing about this event too is helps them to help others. 100% of the proceeds go to the Hampshire/Burlington Food Pantry, as well as the Oddfellows Sycamore Lodge number 1. What is it? I think it's 185. Is that right? 105 charities. So that's the Oddfellows Sycamore Lodge 105 charities too. So very, very cool. Crafters are welcome there too. If you want to contact if you want to know more information about this event, you can contact Denise at 847-917-5259. Also, of course, the Car and Bike Show, sponsored by the Oddfellows Sycamore Lodge 105. You can find them on Facebook.com/BOG105. So you can learn more information on them that way, too. The time is 12:16. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit. We'll talk about some things that are happening within the area, and we'll also talk about here, too, a place that's opening up for the season, which I hope to make my way out there for a good, nice fall season time. It's definitely a lot of fun for people of all ages. And then, of course, at around 12:30 or so, we're going to be in our Tradio segment, so we'll do some of those Tradio announcements, people that have recently called in. So stay tuned, and we'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a little bit.
Twins Gyros, located at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, serves traditional gyros as well as its award-winning chicken gyros on a pita. Twin Gyros has a diverse menu that includes barbecue ribs, chicken dinners, Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, cheeseburgers, and Vienna beef hot dogs that have recently been inducted into the Vienna Beef Hot Dog Hall of Fame. Check out the full menu at twinsgyros.com. That's Twins Gyros at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, Illinois.
For an absolutely amazing meal and attentive, smiling staff, try Red Ox Restaurant and Bar in Hampshire. They have a delicious Friday night fish fry. There's so many great dishes on the menu that'll keep you returning. Try their savory French onion soup. Then for your main course, choose from a wide variety of steaks and chops, fried chicken, shrimp, or juicy prime rib, done just the way you like it. Red Ox also has daily specials and a full bar for you and your friends. Visit redoxhampshire.com today.
Do you own an annuity, either fixed rate, indexed, or variable? Are you paying high fees and getting low returns? If so, Annuity General would like you to have this free book to learn the pitfalls and mistakes of buying an annuity. The Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers contains the little-known truths about annuities, like how to help reduce your fees and increase retirement income. And it's free. That's right, free. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report just for calling. We researched over 1,000 annuities and summarized rates and benefits from financially strong insurers. You get Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and the Annuity Rate Report, both absolutely free for calling Annuity General today. Hurry, supplies are limited. Call now.
800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. That's 800-760-1845.
When you need your banker, they should be ready to put you first. At Wintrust, you can have the banking experience you need and the one you deserve. Ready for a change? We've made it even easier. Our new sophisticated online platform makes opening accounts a breeze, but our bankers are always here for you. Open a new Total Access checking account in minutes at wintrust.com/fast. Plus, get $300.
$100 required to open. Requirements to qualify. Must use link to apply.
Member FDIC.
There's a price war in the insurance business, and you may be paying too much. Call the Term Lifeline right now and see if you can save 40%. $500,000 plans and up, that's our specialty. Even great smokers' rates. Protect your family today. Call the Term Lifeline right now for a free quote. 866-509-TERM, 866-509-TERM, 866-509-TERM.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. Still a beautiful sunny day outside today. We hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon, as we are now in the afternoon time. So let's take a look and see what's coming up here pretty soon. We've got here Fox Valley Magazine, exploring the life in the Fox. Take a look and see what we've got here when it comes to some theater performances. This was announced today here, written by Paul of FoxValleyMagazine.com. Paramount Theater features smash Broadway hit The Full Monty through October 6th. From the unemployment line to the self-man-made, The Full Monty definitely bears it all. The Full Monty is a side-splitting musical that follows Jerry, Dave, and pals, part of a group of unemployed steelworkers in Buffalo, New York. With their backs to the wall, they decide to create a male strip show to help pay their mortgages and provide for the families after layoffs. Thanks to a hearty blue-collar work ethic, they happily abandon the daily unemployment grind for a different type of grind here. So it's definitely a fun show to enjoy here. Definitely presenting their birthday suits for sure. And it actually, the songs in it, in this 10-time Tony Award nominee capture the spirit of the 90s. Yes. Including songs like You Rule My World, inspiring lyrics in Breeze Off the River. Tickets start at $45. They can be purchased online. The Paramount Theater is located at 23 East Galena Boulevard in Aurora. For more information, you can visit their website, ParamountAurora.com. Yes, definitely proving the naked truth that anything can be accomplished. There you go. So definitely a fun comedy show to check out. I also wanted to present to you today, this was posted on the ExploreElginArea.com, Gobert's Pingree Grove Fall Festival. Yes, Pingree Grove, Gobert's, going to be open. And now they're open. They opened in August. So they opened in August, so they've already been open for a little bit now here too. But something I'm looking forward to just because I love going to the Gobert's Farm. Great place to go to. Lots of wonderful childhood memories here at Gobert's Farm. I've been going since I was a little baby, and this is the Fall Festival. So it's the open season for the fall season for Gobert's Farm. And they're open now until October 31st. They're open Monday through Wednesday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Thursday through Sunday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. This is a really great place for people of all ages. Of course, you can find lots of different things, including pumpkins. You can find gourds. You can get some delicious sweet treats. Find a lot of different fall and Halloween decor in their market, their barn market that they have right when you walk up into the Gobert's area. You go to the ticket booth and right to your, I guess you could say, depending on where you go, you walk up the gravel, and then to your, I guess you could say, kind of front right area is the red barn where they have like almost, it looks like they have like a little, I don't even know what you call it. It's like it's not a windmill, but it kind of is. You know what I mean? And they have like a trough with like flowers and water, and it's just very beautiful. It's very beautiful, and I like going in there too. You can watch a pig race. They have the famous pumpkin-eating dinosaur, which I'm very familiar with as well, picking apples or pumpkins. Of course, enjoying the great amenities featured here. They also have a really cool haunted house as well to go through. You can also feel free to stop by the Farmer's Wife Cafe for their delicious homemade caramel apples, as well as their apple cider donuts. Very good place to go to enjoy. Now, there's no indoor seating there, so you just go up to the counter, and then you would order there, and then they have like kind of a line where you would go, and then they have like a cashier area that you would check out your items, and then you can sit outside and enjoy the apple cider. They offer coffee there too, donuts, and a lot more too. In-season admission September 6th through till October 31st is $19 on weekdays and $25 a person on weekends. So if you want to check that out, they also do offer the weekday season pass, $55 per person. 3 and older passes can be purchased at the farm too. So fun event to go to, of course, is the Pumpkin Farm. Children 2 and younger are for free, do not need a ticket. Everyone 3 and older must have a ticket to enter the farm. Seniors 65 and older can purchase a senior ticket. So there you go. Now, of course, the one at the Pingree Grove, it's not redeemable at the South Barrington and vice versa. Pets are not permitted at the farm except for service animals as defined by the ADA. All tickets are valid only on the date of purchase and are not refundable too. There's so much fun stuff to do at the Gobert's Farm, of course, so I highly recommend going there. If you've never been before, I've been there many, many times, more than I can keep count. I didn't go last year, though. I went the year before, but I didn't go last year. I don't know why. I can't remember if I didn't have time or what the case was, but I didn't go last year. I hope to go this year, too, because it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So if you want to check out their website, it's goberts.com. That's at 42W813 Ranking Road in Pingree Grove. They offer some great options. You can pick up vegetables, open daily 8 a.m. to 6, $25 a bushel, or $13 for half a bushel too. And they're open weather pruning. And they have, of course, just lots of fun things. Apple picking. You can check out their farm stands, so they offer some great fresh farm stands there too. Their apple orchard, some fun attractions to also check out there too. They have like, I think they have a hay maze there too. So it's like a little maze that the kids can go in. It's just tall enough where like adults can obviously like look over and see where the maze leads. But for little kids, it's like a smaller maze for them. It's not too difficult. It's not like you're going to get lost in the maze. It's just something fun to enjoy. So I definitely recommend checking them out if you've never been to the Gobert's Farm before. It's a lot of fun. And that's going to be coming up here. It's already open right now. So some of great memories I have, of course, at Gobert's Farm is, of course, the pumpkin picking. I always enjoyed that. I always enjoyed sitting in it's almost like there's like an indoor seating area that's almost kind of looks like a greenhouse. You can just sit in there. There's plenty of seating, and you can sit and enjoy a nice treat. You can enjoy their apple cider donuts, their apple cider. They have coffee, and of course also their barn area too, where you can purchase a lot of gifts. You can buy jewelry there. You can buy fresh baked pies. You can buy locally sourced produce. So of course you can buy their. They have like honey. They have maple syrup. They have everything. Great for the fall season. If you're looking for fall decor, they have that there too. Or if you're looking for Halloween decor, they also have a nice little section in their corner, on one of the corners in the barn, where they have some great Halloween decorations too. And a lot of the styles of things that they have to offer there are very they're like a simple style. Like they're not like over the top creepy when it comes to the Halloween decorations. They're kind of cute creepy, which I like. Lots of like Halloween colors and sparkles and things like that too. You can get like little figurines of like witches and ghouls and ghosts. I've seen before that you can also get like, they have like little chandeliers that are black that like light up with like candles you can get. So they have a lot of different things. If you are not as much into Halloween, if you prefer a little bit more of like the kind of more cozy fall feels, they have a lot of things there too. So you can get, again, like the pumpkins and gourds. You can get a lot of different produce there. They offer some fall decorations too. They offer like seasonal plates and dinnerware there too. Little bowls to put candy in. I mean, they just have a lot of cute stuff there. And it's always very busy in there too, because there's always people going in, because they have a lot of great things to offer there too. And of course, you can smell like the apple cider. You can smell the apple caramel there too. So it's definitely very much fall feel in there for sure. So that's going to be coming up. It's already open now. That's Gobert's in Pingree Grove. You can also check out other locations too, pumpkin farms that are open right now too. The Gobert's in South Barrington is. There's also, if you go out to West Chicago, there's one called Sunny Acres Farm. So I'm getting into the fall season for sure. And lots of great pumpkin farms to go to. Absolutely. Richardson Farm corn is also a great place to go to as well. And they have a really cool maze at Richardson Farm that's in Spring Grove. So some good places to go to, things to see during the fall time. Looking forward to it. I hope you are too. This does wrap it up here for the first half of the hour of the 12 o'clock hour, which means we're going to be approaching our Tradio segment pretty soon. If you're looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, be able to call me 847-931-1410, or also text your information to the Info 360 info line 505-926-1410. That's 505-926-1410. That's the number to text, of course. So stay tuned, folks. We'll be back with more as we get into our Tradio segment. Stay tuned.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan. Brought to you by Sky Rizzi. An Elgin High School student was arrested on Thursday for taking a weapon with them to school. School staff noticed the weapon and informed the school resource officer, who contacted the student, located the weapon, unloaded it, and then placed the student under arrest. The student now facing multiple charges related to weapons possession. The city of Elgin is touting Healthish on the Promenade. It's taking place on Saturday at 12 noon. You can join them for a free interactive fitness class at the Elgin Promenade featuring Zumba and the power of kickboxing. The Elgin Police Department is reminding residents regarding noise ordinances in the city, specifically those related to music from vehicles, sound amplification on residential properties, landscape power equipment, and barking dogs. Read more on the City of Elgin social media. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan.
We could try to explain what it feels like to get your work done on a John Deere. The way a Z-Track mower finishes in half the time you thought it would. Or how much easier it is to move mountains of soil with the 1 Series tractor. We could even go into detail about how it feels to tow up to 4,000 pounds behind a Gator XUV. But if you really want to know what it's like to run with us, you just have to get in the seat. Learn more at johndeere.com/get-in-the-seat or visit a dealer near you.
Sometimes I struggle to get to sleep. My body stopped for the day, but my mind is still running. So I take ZQuil.
ZQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, has a range of non-habit forming products to fit you and your family's needs. Invest in a great night's sleep for the best you tomorrow.
I'm awake and ready to take on anything.
Better days start with ZQuil nights. Explore our products at ZQuil.com. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Bears open up the season at Soldier Field this Sunday when they take on the Titans. Roster move on Thursday. Dante Pettis has been released with an injury settlement. College football tomorrow night. Big test for Illinois at home when they battle number 19 Kansas. Baseball today, the Cubs are home against the Yankees. 121st pitch at Wrigley. Jordan Wicks faces Luis Gill. The Cubs chasing a wild card in the National League. The Yankees battling Baltimore for the AL East crown. Chicago has wins in 7 of their last 10. They're 4 games out of a wild card in the NL. New York looking to snap a 2-game losing skid. They're a half game behind the Orioles in the division race. The White Sox visit the Red Sox tonight. Boston's wild card chances fading. They've lost 5 straight and sit 5.5 games out of the 3rd and last wild card in the American League. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Get big deals for days at Target's long weekend sale. Let's go. Like 20% off denim, tees, dresses, and shoes for the family. Then round out your barbecue with Doritos and Ruffles party-sized chips. They're on sale 2 for $7. Or get 30% off 12 packs of soda when you buy 3 with Target Circle. And save even more. Find new lower prices on many grocery and household items you love today and every day. Target's long weekend sale ends Monday. Restrictions apply.
I love it. Doors take us to summers away or winter adventures and afternoon getaways. Your dedicated Fidelity advisor can help you open those doors by working with you on a comprehensive plan to help you reach your wealth's full potential. Because doors were meant to be opened. Visit fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimum supply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE SIPC.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Out to Lunch. And you know what time it is. It's our Tradio segment. Tradio, if it's got to go, announce it on Tradio. If you're looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, feel free to give me a call. 847-931-1410. Again, that's 847-931-1410. You can also comment through the Image 360 line. So if you want to text me there too, you can feel free to do that at 505-926-1410. Again, that's 505-926-1410. We do have a caller on hold. Let's take it to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hi, I would just like to say that we're having a garage sale over on Eagle Road in Elgin, Illinois, and if anyone would like to come down, we're open today, tomorrow, and then a little shout out to Wolf's Flea Market because we're going to be there on Sunday.
And you're going to be out at, I'm sorry, you said it was the Wolf Flea Market?
Yes, at the Allstate Arena.
And that's going to be tomorrow?
That's on Sunday.
Oh, that's on Sunday. Okay. On Sunday at the Now Arena. All right, so you've got here garage sale on Eagle Road in Elgin. That's coming up. So you're open now, and then what are the times?
So today and tomorrow we'll be open from around 9 a.m. until 5, unless we cool down after that or before 5 o'clock.
All right, sounds good. And you're on Eagle Road, so it'll be easy to find if you head on to Eagle Road?
Yep, we're right down by the Eagles Club.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much for calling in today, and we'll definitely be passing that message along.
Of course, thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye now. All right, we have a radio caller number 1 for today on September 6th. She has a garage sale. It's happening right now until 5 p.m. If you want to head on out, it's on Eagle Road by the Eagles Club. That's where she's located, is right by the Eagles Club in Elgin, so you can't miss it. If you go on to Eagle Road and you go over by the Eagles Club, you can't miss it because it'll be a garage sale. You'll be able to see all the stuff out there too. Open now and also tomorrow. Tomorrow it'll be, so it's open now until 5 p.m. or they might cool down a little bit before 5 p.m. and then also tomorrow 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. They're also going to be out at the Wolf Flea Market coming up on Sunday at the Now Arena. So if you want to head on out there too, that's the Wolf Flea Market coming up on Sunday. Again, that's at the Now Arena. And of course, that's a big flea market at the Now Arena. So if you want to check that out, it's the Wolf's Flea Market in Rosemont, the Allstate Arena, the Now Arena. And that's located at 6920 Mannheim Road in Rosemont. Open Sundays until October, featuring hundreds of vendors with new and old wares. Definitely fun to go to. If you want to check them out, that's going to be at the Allstate Arena, the Now Arena there. So that's going to be coming up on Sunday, and she says that she's going to be out there too. So I'm thinking there that today and tomorrow, of course, with the garage sale, and then bringing the things out there to sell out at the Now Arena flea market. So that should be a lot of fun. So thank you so much for calling in, and of course that message has been passed along. Another radio caller here, Mike, calling in, is looking for some comic books. Anything from the 90s and before, as well as some old toys, vintage, Star Wars, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 80s and before, and also some baseball cards too, 1970s and before for those baseball cards. He also has cash in hand too, so if anyone is interested, feel free to reach out to Mike. That is 847-489-9263. Again, that's 847-489-9263 is that number to dial. Another radio caller here. This is Wood by Jeff, located in Elburn, has those free items for sale. The free items include fishing lures that are in tackle boxes with compartments, canning jars, and also some garden stakes too. He also does have some aromatic cedar wood. They're scrap pieces. He has the shelving boards that are 1x6 or 1x12. They're in pine solid wood. Has some concrete boards too, as well as pegboard, firewood, and a hand railing too. Piece of a hand railing if you want to use that for maybe something with a project, or maybe even the hand railing might match something that you've been looking for too. And then he also has to sell here too for $2 a piece. They're roughly 2x6 maple pieces. He also has tornado shelters that could be used as fallout shelters or root cellars. And then he's also looking for a trucker minivan. He could trade with the shelters. And then he also has here some, oh no, he did sell the Tektronix. I think he sold that one, which I mentioned previously last time. He does also have for free some window screens that are adjustable, 2 large and 2 small, 4 of them for free. So that's pretty nice. If anyone's interested, feel free to reach out to him. He's located in Elburn. That's 630-365-9488. Again, that's 630-365-9488 is that number to dial. Let's see, another radio caller here. Happening now and tomorrow, 9 to 4. It's another garage sale. It's a pop-up. It's a garage sale with a pop-up camper for $300 or best offer, boat motors and power washers. It's today, now until 4, and also Saturday, 9 to 4. And they're located at 238th 2nd Street. If anyone's interested, you can feel free to reach out to him. That number is 847-420-8028. You can call them for more information there. And again, that is the garage sale happening currently right now until 4 o'clock, and also on Saturday from 9 to 4, 238th 2nd Street, 847-420-8028. Let's see, another Tradio caller, Greg calling in, looking to buy those old bicycles, bone shakers, Schwinn bicycles, balloon tires from the 1800s, late 1800s to the 70s or 80s, parts, pieces, and or accessories. They can be in any condition. Also looking for vintage Omega watches, including men's or women's watches and also diver-style watches. He's a collector, not a dealer, so he'll pay top dollar for that. He also has an item for sale. Oh, okay, this was Greg with the Tektronix. So for some reason, I got it mixed up with Jeff. Greg has the Tektronix 535A electrical tester, asking $90 or best offer. He also has a car for sale, a 2003 Ford Mustang convertible. It's very well taken care of. It's got new tires, brakes, original miles on there at 81,000. Charcoal gray with a leather interior. The CD player doesn't work. That's really the only thing that doesn't work. I can also take a look at it and make it an offer. Feel free to give him a call. That number is 847-884-6033. Again, that's 847-884-6033. Another Tradio caller here has the RV fridge for sale. It's a Dometic RV fridge in the color silver on the front. It's 23 inches wide by 42 inches in height by 23.5 inches deep. Paid $800 for it, asking $450 on that. It's an AC/DC model, an AP gas, electric 12 volts. Has new tires. They're P235 by 70 by 16, so that's also with this. Well, it's separate from the RV fridge, but it's also there too that he has 4 of them. $100 for them. Located in McHenry on the north side, that number is 815-245-0670. 815-245-0670. That's the number to dial. The time is approaching 12:44, so we're going to take another quick time out. We're still in our Tradio segment. We'll continue on reading through some more Tradio callers that have called in, and then we'll finish up the show here. Stay tuned. You're listening to Out to Lunch with WRMN. We're going to be back with more in just a little bit.
Twin Zeros at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, Illinois. Check out the full menu at twinzeros.com. Twin Zeros Restaurant in Harwood Heights not only serves traditional gyros, but also has chicken gyro sandwiches. Twin Zeros also serves a variety of sandwiches ranging from cheeseburgers and Vienna beef hot dogs that have recently been inducted into the Vienna Beef Hot Dog Hall of Fame, Italian beef, Italian sausage, and combo sandwiches. To ethnic favorites such as Slovaki and Grecian chicken. Slovaki is shish kebabs, specifically chicken or pork shish kebabs, grilled to perfection, served on a warm pita with tomatoes, onions, and our homemade tzatziki sauce. You can also enjoy barbecue ribs served every day. Twins is open 7 days a week and also delivers locally. Located at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights. Check out the full menu at twinzeros.com. That's twinzeros.com.
Experts say regular auto maintenance is one of the most important things for your car. Meineke Car Care Center at 376 Sundown Road in South Elgin covers all your automotive needs. From oil changes, brake services, and emission testing, Meineke's expert staff provides hard work and dedication with the utmost professionalism. Need an oil change? Visit Meineke in South Elgin for their 23-point inspection. Call 847-888-9644.
Take your family out or meet up with a friend for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Elgin IHOP, located at 101 Randall Road by the theater. They're open for dining 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Stop in at 3 p.m. for happy hour with discounted meal deals for early birds starting at just $6. You can choose from breakfast choices like the pancake sundaes or juicy burgers or maybe a classic burrito bowl. Check out the menu at ihop.com today.
One of the things we're proud of at WRMN is our connection to the local community. In fact, recently we hosted a fundraiser for a longtime listener, Gene Wheeler, and first shift listener George Rollinson says it turned out perfectly.
Perfection is a moving target. You try to hit that bullseye and you zone in on it. It moves a little to the left and it moves a little to the right. I don't know. I'd say we hit a bullseye. I don't know how that could have been any better.
Working together to make Elgin better. We are WRMN AM 1410, serving the local community since 1949. Dine out with family and friends at Nick's Pizza in Elgin or Crystal Lake. Nick serves up award-winning thin crust and Chicago-style pizza. Eat in or carry out. In addition to Nick's fabulous pizza, let Nick's cater your events with pizza, pasta, Italian beef, and other delicious offerings. Their big banquet rooms can accommodate all your event needs. So, for great pizza in a Northwoods, cabin-style atmosphere, bring family and friends to Nick's. Visit nickspizzapub.com. Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. We're also still in our Tradio segment. If you are looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, feel free to give me a call, 847-931-1410, if you want to add your Tradio announcement to the list so the message can be passed along. We still have about 10 or 11 minutes here into this segment here, so we'll continue on with our Tradio, and then we'll also go through some other announcements as well, things that are also happening in the area also too. So let's continue on with some of the previous Tradio callers here. We have John calling in. He has some items for sale, including an autographed Walter Payton football helmet. We've been talking about this here too. It's a full-size Walter Payton, autographed Walter Payton football helmet, asking $200 for it. So if you're a big Walter Payton fan and this is something that you gotta have, then as a collector, I understand it. As a collector myself of antiques, I totally get it. He also has a simple display case with approximately 20 real casino chips that are collections as well. They usually range from, they're $100 worth of chips, and they usually are from businesses that are no longer in business. And the asking price on that is $125 for the chips and also the case display that comes with it too. If you're curious about what this display case looks like, he can send you pictures. Feel free to reach out to John at 630-440-1504. Again, that's 630-440-1504 is that number to dial. Another Tradio caller here has a 1978 Corvette, silver and gray, 54,000 miles on it, asking $15,500. If anyone's interested, feel free to reach out to him. That number is 331-442-1856. Again, that's 331-442-1856. Another Tradio caller here. This is Motorcycle Tony, looking for those motorcycles, dead or alive. They can be in any condition. He has a trailer for transportation as well as cash in hand. He's also looking for a VW bus, 60s, 70s, and 80s on that VW bus. And he also has a friend that's looking for a small house, 1 or 2 bedroom home. And he's looking for it preferably in the Fox Lake area or McHenry area. So if anyone is interested in the motorcycles, they might be having a motorcycle that you're not using or you know someone, feel free to reach out to Tony. That number is 630-335-3312. Again, that's 630-335-3312. Another Tradio caller here. Carl has a boat for sale. It's a 14-foot Lund 1970 model. It's a 18 horsepower Mercury motor trailer that comes with it too, and everything works fine. Asking $1,200 for it, or best offer. If you are interested in reaching out to him, that number is 630-951-1998. Again, that's 630-951-1998. That's Carl calling in about the boat that he has for sale. $1,200 or best offer. It's the 14-foot Lund 1970 model. We have Westside Fred calling in here looking to buy some old school Star Wars figurines, Power Rangers, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If anyone has any of these different ones here, feel free to reach out to Fred here, Westside Fred, at 630-677-4794. Again, that's 630-677-4794. We have Vicky calling in looking for Spanish books for kids. If anyone has anything, reach out to her. Feel free to reach out to her at 847-845-1763. 847-845-1763. That's the number to dial. We have another traded caller here. Richard has some equipment and supplies for shotgun reloading, rifles, and pistols. That number is 847-341-8546. 847-341-8546. Again, is that number to call. It's the number to dial. Another Tradio caller here. This is Northwest West announcing the raffle fundraiser for St. Mary's, $10 a ticket, with also the chance to win 4 drawings. There's going to be 3 $50 drawings and then one $1,500 grand prize drawing. All winners are returned to the drawing, and you can win multiple times as well. I actually have won from this before. We went to the fundraiser when I was a little kid. I was like maybe in 3rd grade, and I won a bicycle. So it's a lot of fun. You can definitely enjoy yourself. And my brother was jealous, but I said, hey, we're twins. We can share the bike. It's fine. So we shared the bike. All winners are returned to the drawing, and you can win multiple times too. If you're interested, you can give them a text or a call at 630-817-8880. Again, that's 630-817-8880. Another Tradio caller here, Antique Jim. You know it. He buys antiques, and he definitely will pay a good price on them too. He's a collector, so very much so. Feel free to give him a call. That number is 847-414-7267. Again, 847-414-7267 is that number to dial. Another Tradio caller here. Joe has the 1977 Corvette for sale, asking $5,000 or best offer on this. That number to dial is 630-400-2730. 630-400-2730. And then, of course, if you do like to collect original theatrical posters, we've got Bill, who sells posters. He's got lots of different ones from the 50s to the 80s. You can email him, billsellsposters@gmail.com, or you can also give him a text at 708-793-3980. This information on the posters also is available in Redemption Center as well. So those are the Tradio callers that have called in. We still have a couple minutes left. Speaking, of course, Redemption Center here. We're going to be open tomorrow in Redemption Center. My brother Ryan will be there accommodating you. That'll be from 9 o'clock until 12. So that's new hours as of right now for Redemption Center. Tomorrow, 9 to 12. That's 9 to 12 tomorrow in Redemption Center. We're going to be out at, of course, Panton Mill Park for America's First Responders Fest. So we're going to be, of course, recording there and broadcasting live. So it's going to be a very good time. So, of course, stay tuned for that. Let's see some other things that are going to be coming up pretty soon here, too. Of course, we're going to be out at the Burlington Fest. That's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be a part of the parade. That'll be starting at 12. That's going to be a lot of fun. Coming up, let's see. I think this is tonight. I'll read about it here. This is on FoxValleyMagazine.com. September 6th tonight, Aurora's First Fridays featuring their open house and music at the venue. This is coming up tonight at 6 o'clock, and it's going until 8. The First Fridays featuring an open house at the venue, 21 South Broadway, where the Warren Douglas Band is going to be performing. That's tonight. That's 6 to 8 p.m. Doors are going to be opening starting at 5 p.m. for an open house during the monthly Downtown Wide event. So that's coming up tonight. Warren Douglas is going to be performing. He's a singer, songwriter, and guitarist who gives voice to the stories through country, blues, rock, pop, and folk songs too. So also featured within the Fox Valley Magazine news article is a song written by Warren Douglas, so you can watch it on YouTube as well if you're interested. So very cool. He also he writes here too, as a songwriter, I decided a long time ago I wasn't going to worry about genre while writing songs. I let songs reveal themselves in whatever styles they want. The Americana genre spans many different types of music, and I find that creative freedom to be very important, really important. Whether blues, country, rock, folk, pop, or pop, the songs I write tend to sound classic in style, giving the music that has influenced me, end quote. So he wrote that there too. So that's going to be coming up here. First Friday event lineup will include more than 30 activities for all ages. For the full listing, information can be found at auroradowntown.org. Yes. Abbey Farms is having their Pumpkin Days coming up. That'll be September 21st through till October 27th, also in Aurora. They're going to, of course, you'll be able to enjoy the 8-acre corn maze as well. Lots of great things, of course, when it comes to lineup of things for the Pumpkin Days. They're going to be having, of course, their park attractions. They're going to be having zip lines, pirate ship adventure, tractor tire hill, rope maze challenge, jumping pillow, kitty corral, lasso challenge. I mean, they have a lot of different things that are going to be coming up here, and that is for the season for Abbey Farms. That's going to be running September 21st through till October 27th. So definitely, I'm hoping to reach out to a lot of these farms, these pumpkin farms, because I love pumpkin farms, going to them, especially in the fall time during the season when the leaves start to change, the air gets crisper, and the apples do too, as well as the delicious apple ciders. Very good. I already have my pumpkin coffee today, so you know what? I'm ready for the season, as you know. This does wrap it up here for Out to Lunch with WRMN. Hopefully, I'll be seeing a lot of you out there tomorrow at Panton Mill Park for America's First Responders Fest. Stay tuned as we continue on here with more local programming, and I hope everyone has a spectacular weekend as well. Hope to see you out there at America's First Responders Fest coming up tomorrow. We're going to be broadcasting live starting at 10 o'clock in the morning. Stay tuned. Hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day.
This is Larry Jones, and I'd like to talk to you about my bank, American Eagle Bank in South Elgin. Has your bank changed names in the last 10 years? Is your bank another faceless branch with headquarters in another city? Are you tired of earning next to nothing on your savings account or certificates of deposit, or does your personal banker treat you like a stranger? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you're ready for a new banking experience, and American Eagle is the place for you. American Eagle is a locally owned independent bank that's rooted in the community, and American Eagle customers are greeted by name and treated with the respect that they deserve. American Eagle has an innovative program, Eagle Savings, that teaches your children to save while earning prizes and rewards. American Eagle offers great rates on certificates of deposit. My bank is located in South Elgin on Randall Road between the Target and Caputo's and is open Monday through Saturday. Give them a call at 847-742-7400.